Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian DeCosta here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with another video, and in this video is going to be basically what I would recommend you for the pre-orders for Madden 22. Now, the pre-orders are still out. The game does not fully release worldwide until the 20th. However, if you do get the MVP and the, my apologies, if you do get the MVP and the, Dynasty Edition, there we go. If you do get these, you get 3 days early access. So you'll get it on the 17th. But with that being said, I'm going to talk to you guys about what I personally think is the best pre-order option out there. Now, for the regular edition, you only get 25 franchise staff points. Now, we have learned recently that the staff points will refresh every time you start up a new franchise. So, for example, you start with 20 franchise staff points. You don't like the way you upgraded your coaches. You could switch. You can make a new franchise, and you'll get a brand new set of 20 staff points. Now, you can also turn these on and off in online franchise modes. If your commissioner decides to do that. So keep that in mind when you are doing the franchise modes. Face of the franchise and the yard general player class starting at level 10. I believe that is a quarterback archetype. I don't really care for the yard, especially face of the franchise. Tom Brady gear capsule, which is basically franchise stars, and choice of one and out of 32 NFL stars. Basically, you get to pick one player from each franchise, and all of the players list is on EA's Gridiron Notes. So keep that in mind if you do want to make sure if you want to pick that specific player for your specific team that you want. For the MVP edition, you get 3 days early access. So like I said, you get it on the 17th. You also will get dual entitlement, meaning that you will get both current and next gen games. Franchise, you will get it from 20 to 60 franchise points. You'll get the same stupid face of the franchise and the yard general class starting at level 10. Same with the Brady capsule on this for the choosing 1 out of 32 NFL stars. But you also get a choice of a Brady or Mahomes elite item, exclusive challenges during the early access window, and 11 team fantasy packs. So they did talk about this last night, or a couple of nights ago now, in their stream in regards to the EA Play. You will have specific and special challenges during EA Play 10-hour edition, so that way you can get, extra challenges done. You can potentially get more cards. La-di-do-da. Whatever. It is what it is with that. And 11 team fantasy packs, basically, it's like the fantasy gold packs where you pick the team that you want and you just get a bunch of players from that. It's just basically what that is. For the Dynasty Edition, you also, again, will get 3-day early access, just like with the MVP Edition. By the way, just to recap, the regular edition is on this side right here. Then we have the MVP. Then we have the Dynasty Edition. Also, again, dual entitlement, same with the MVP Edition. But for the franchise, you will get 100 staff points, so that is really cool. This crap again, I'm not going to bother mentioning it. Tom Brady gear capsule again. Same thing with this. Same thing with this. With the Brady and Mahomes lead item. Exclusive challenges again. Brady and Mahomes curated Legends pack. Now, we did learn on the stream what those players were. For Brady, it was Wes Welker and Rodney Harrison. And for Patrick Mahomes, it's Deion Sanders and Randy Moss. If you pick Tom Brady, you have some explaining to do, honestly, because Patrick Mahomes is by far the better one, and I don't think that's a debate. And then 22 team fantasy packs, which is all fantastic. Now, the question is that what console are you playing on? Because if you're playing on the regular console, like you have not gotten your next gen console yet, you probably just want to get this one because, and if you're not sure when you're here, kid, if you're not going to get a new gen console before, by the time, say by the time, for a fact, become, say, June next year, you don't think you're going to get your new gen console. I would then go with this one right here because, you don't have to worry about the extra dual entitlement with, having a game go to waste. And you'll get all this extra stuff here too. And I believe, keep in mind also, this also does include for the pre-order for the current gen version. It's not just the next gen version. So if you pre-order the Dynasty Edition as well for the game, I think it's just current gen. No, I think they're both tied together. Because, yeah, they're both tied together. My apologies. I completely just blanked on that. They're both tied together because the progression from the Ultimate Team carries over. But if you're trying to save money on being on a budget, I would definitely take this one. Maybe, actually, I would take the MVP edition more than anything. Because the MVP edition is an extra $10, I believe. I believe it's an extra $10-20, but you get more. You get the second game. You get more franchise points. You get 3 days early access. You get a Brady or Mahomes elite item, which is a auctionable card, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think it's an auctionable card. You'll get all this great stuff here. So I think if you're trying to save money and you're on a little bit of a budget, I would definitely go with this one. To be completely honest, go with the MVP edition. But if you're really trying to save money, you just want to get the game and you don't really care about like moving to next gen or current gen, stuff like that, then I would say get this one here. Honestly, I would say get this one right here, definitely. But if you really don't truly care and you want all the extra stuff, definitely pick up the Dynasty Edition. Dynasty Edition gives you a lot more bang for your buck in terms of like the packs. You get double the packs from the MVP Edition. You'll get almost double the points from the franchise stuff. And that's basically it. You also get the Brady and Mahomes curated Legends pack. So I would definitely go with the Dynasty Edition when I get my when I do pre-order my game next week. I will definitely pick up the Dynasty Edition for me because I do want to get all this extra stuff and the 22 fantasy packs. That could actually be very beneficial. Especially if some of my, guys like, for me, it's guys like Metcalf, Wilson, Bobby, Wagner, all of those cards might be really expensive at the start. And if I could pull one of those cards, I would be very well off. Not well off. I would definitely have a great amount of coins. But especially if you're doing a no money spent series, this could also be great for you because you could flip those elites that you don't necessarily want to use. Like, for example, maybe you pull two Bobby Wagners, but you obviously can't use both, so you sell one of those Bobby Wagners off. You get like what, 50k coins, something like that. I don't remember how much the auction market is for the beginning of the year, but you definitely can do that, right? You can definitely flip those cards, and then you stockpile coins up. You get a lot of extra coins, and you can just roll like that. I think that would be pretty dope for the Dynasty Edition. Definitely do something like that. Franchise guys, also, if you're getting it for the game, you would get the 100 staff points, so I think that would be sweet as well. So personally, if you're really, my final verdict, if you really want to save money, definitely pick up the regular game. But if you really have a little bit of extra to spend, obviously, get the Dynasty Edition. But I would say my personal best one is the MVP. I would think the MVP is the personal middle ground, obviously. But I do think, really speaking, it is the perfect middle ground. You get the 3 days access. You get both current and next gen. You get the franchise points. You deal with this dumb shit. You get the Brady gear cap. You get all this nice stuff. So I would just go with that. But anyways, guys, that is going to be my my take on what pre-order edition you should get for Madden 22. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have anything else to say? Let me know. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. This is just for the thumbnail.